Biende lakini kwa Mokia hizi alifukuzwa huko.
Huko Teta nataka traction, umesahau. Teta you want to grow, ala.
I think the best course of action is like for him to take a break and then come back.
Yes, anafaa kutake a break alafu maybe arudi as something, maybe arudi as a pastor. That would help him. Maybe akiingia maybe arudi kama pastor na aanze kuhubiri, maybe it can be, helpful. Nani Don the con. Anaweza rudi kama pastor.
Hello guys, it's your girl Pesh Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't forget anytime I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
Hii TikTok, I think ni mimi tu ndio nimekutana na Roach.
Ukweli. Kwa hivyo ile story ati mtu aliona Roach Kenya akaona Roach si msupu akatoroka ni uongo.
Na Roach ni uongo.
Aki TikTok. Unajua hiyo story ilipikwa mpaka nikasema
hiyo story ilitokea lini Diana?
Hiyo story ilitokea kwa live ya Abdul eti wewe ulikuwa unakuwa hooked up na Abdul. Alafu Abdul akakuona, akaona uko na sura mbaya akaogopa. Mpaka room ilikuwa ati Abdul akakuwa na cold feet akatoroka. Ikabidi nani akusaidie? Mbakaji akusaidie. Okay, by the way, that is what was said, by the way, kwa lavia.
Kwa camera for 2 minutes alafu funge camera.
No, like to satisfy the needs of TikTokers.
No, just to surprise them.
Si watu wamekufa. Imagine sijai meet TikToker yote Diana except Arwa.
Ya walisema hivyo, so mimi nikasema kwani huyu Roach ako desperate aje anaenda kutafuta tu mtu Kenya jamani, alafu mtu anamtoroka. Hata kwanza nilisema, hata in fact I said kwani how ugly is Roach, because wanawake ni wako sura mbaya wengi na bado wanapata tu wanaume wa kulala nao. Bora umetoka diaspora, hata ukiwa na meno ziko nje kama fork jembe, wacha nikwambie Mkenya hata kata.
Kwa nini unasema meno Roach ni mkale ama?
Hapana, si hata mimi meno zangu ziko nje kwani.
Ati na banga cheesy.
Umefikiria mbali sana ati.
We even seen pictures on Biggest platform a while ago. It was like a while ago though.
But hizo picha ni fake. Yeah, hizo si
I know, like with a yellow dress. I only remember the yellow dress. I don't even remember
the yellow dress was also on Mwakio's platform. I remember Mwakio trying to put pieces together and I felt like this woman is going to go mad. To be honest,
she really tries hard to be relevant hizo vitu. Baka
jamani, anajaribu kufix uongo mpaka ingia akasema ndio hiyo tumepata. Nikasema
yani how define like they're very kind of special. I'm thinking guys, if you had these brains you'd be working somewhere earning some legit money.
Instead of being on TikTok 24/7 because I'm like these women, what are they talking about? Unajua hiyo story hata kama uko umeona Roach unajua vizuri what they're trying to piece together is not making sense. None.
By the way, relevance. The more stupid you sound, the more people you are believable. People want stupidity and like people want hope. People want something. So if you are there, if you can try and force things, people will believe it. Imagine.
Na nini na kuanga issue yako Tembo na
yellow ilitokea tirum yule ilitokea sijui kwa Chicha. Ni Chicha ndo alitoa hiyo picha ama
Chicha alitoa hiyo picha na plus hiyo time Chicha alitoa hiyo picha alitoa a couple of pictures hiyo siku.
It was a while ago that Omote put up on Biggest platform. It was like a long time ago. I remember, and all I remember is the yellow dress with a pink vestish.
Wait.
A long time ago though. But you don't even look like this person is in Australia though. Like you can see when somebody's abroad or not.
Exactly.
Hiyo picha ya yellow ilikuwa inakaa kama wanawako wametoka ushago wamekuja Homa Bay kwa dance.
Hiyo picha ilikuwa kama mara au wamekuja kukimbia, unaona? Wamenasema kupiga raundi wamefanya shopping.
Na sasa akapata nguo moja mzuri alafu akavaa.
There's some
out of the
parts I
clothes zenye
remember.
amenunua. Mi hata niliangalia hiyo picha nikashanga
I honestly don't remember the picture, but I remember a yellow dress. That's all I remember with like a dusty feet.
ai Tiru Martina pumps. Walivalishwa mpaka pumps. What? That's serious.
Okay. Hii TikTok. Alafu watu watafanya ikae kama ni everyone to believe. Like kuachana na uzi ujinga zenye watu wanakuwa nazo hizi TikTok. Hii TikTok ni hata anashangaanga. Mafaladush.
Hii TikTok kuna maneno, si hata wewe nasikia ulikuwa na deni ya Conqueror ya 3000.
Wewe Dana koma.
Leo umeamulia.
Koma, hebu usipatie usipatie Pau arudie. Suri alishakulia. Pau alishakulia hiyo. Usipatie tena kulia.
Nimesikia Paulina ni mgonjwa.
Otu onge TikTok kada macha kada tu nyakabi yangu chie mkanyi.
Awiyo no tu akiana ngote imekiana
ni bora nataka tumepesa ende hosi.
Oh. Awiyo no tu.
Before leaving Conqueror's topic, tell everybody here that about her birthday.
Whose birthday?
Conqueror's birthday.
Oh, me, when is her birthday? You know, Mimi Conqueror and I, we are not even friends, to be honest. I don't even to interacting here unless nimekuja hapa kwa
Conqueror doesn't interact even here.
Yeah.
She doesn't even here. She does not really interact.
Yeah.
Sina mwanati, ona comment ya sina mwanati.
Pausa ya papa akumbuka na record.
No, I was going to say that earlier. I was going to say she's here recording.
100% yes.
Amesema atatengeneza hichi baadaye ya Brenyo.
Ndio maana simu yake inachemka. Recording zimejaza simu.
Videos zimekuwa mingi kwa simu ana record ya.
Mpaka simu haiwezi ka take it normal.
Anafaa kuwa na simu kaa 4 ama 3 hivi.
Umesema alishakulia kwa hiyo ya 3K.
Hiyo alishakulia tumpatie another food.
Chai urudiliwa.
Akunywa chai mara mbili.
It was not just her and Muffler. Those are the people that got a lot of everywhere she went. She was like, "Did you hear 300,000 Kenyan shillings?"
Yeah, 300K Kenyan shillings.
Na by the way Diana Okaro amepotelea wapi? Usipi ulalakani. Is she okay?
I'm sure she's just okay. And she's around, I guess. Unaona? Maybe ameamua tu ku disconnect na TikTok maybe. I don't know.
No, I saw her earlier.
Nani Okaro cannot disconnect my friend.
Earlier.
Atakuwa kwa nini kwa inaitwaje? Kwa documentary on Saturday.
Oh, Saturday kuna documentary.
Prepare.
Saturday ndio kuna documentary ya Don.
Shit.
Don ata text amesema atamoka kwa wall yake wada.
Amesema sorry. Okaro ndo anajua story zote. Utamweka Okaro hapa now that Diana and Okaro are not friends.
So ati Diana and Okaro are not friends. So Okaro is going to be on Don's platform tomorrow.
Yeah, kumwaga chai.
Oh my God, that's so weird.
There's a couple of people that said they're gonna zoom him.
But now we should have chosen hata maybe ende lakini kwa Mokia enda alifukuzwa huko.
Sita nataka traction umesahau. Sita you want to grow. Ala.
I think the best course of action is like for him to take a break and then come back.
Yes, anafaa kuteka break alafu maybe arudi as something. Maybe arudi as a pastor. That would help him. Maybe akiingia maybe arudi kama pastor na aanze kuhubiri, maybe it can be, helpful. Nani Don the Con. Anaweza rudi kama pastor. Yeah, because atapata, unajua kuna wale wanawake wako religious watamfuata.
Ama
fabric based. I seriously think Don has a crush on Diana. God forbid, jamani.
Ama anini aende kwa platform za Nigeria.
Ajaribu
sasa Nigeria.
Ai, hapana, huyu ako there's something wrong.
Don alikuja tu but hakukuja na kismati TikTok. Kuna Don.
Thank you Rande Mwenda. Thank you. Yeah, unajua hii place ukitaka kukuja unakuja na strategy. Especially kama wewe ni mwanaume hauna kazi, lazima ukuje na strategy.
Sasa hiyo ndio shida nyingine.
Alafu pale alianzia pale pia kuna njaa, so they were fighting for this bread. Unaona, everybody wanted to shine.
Kila mtu ana scramble for the little that's available.
Exactly. You know, you cannot come and patch where there's
hiyo time alikuja na ile nini ati we will investigate, get lawyers, I know sijui so and so, sijui I know so and so, unashindwa ala.
Na unajua vile hata Mwakio kipatch kwake, Mwakio thought ni mtu akona depth, akona substance, anajua na makarao. Unaona, because alikuja kama DCI. So huyu akajua huyu msesi ni DCI, na vina makesi zangu na hii. Huyu msee anaweza kuwa save. Unajua like you always want to align, unaona? Akarealize hapana, hapa kuna ene.
Alafu akarealize hakuna chochote kwa mfuko ya Don.
Akaona huyu ana contacts, ana pesa, ana chochote, ndio akamshusha chini ya basi. Nikachini ndako na manela dhega 10. Remember first fight Mwakio alikuwa anajipeleka kwa Don.
Exactly.
Yeah, akamfukuza. In fact, Mwakio alifukuza Don kama umbwa.
No, she used to jipeleka huko kwake until she realized that ni mtu she's not what he's, you know.
And she likes people that have money and he doesn't have any.
He doesn't have money and he does not have any contacts. So
No,
hapa alikuja kama DCI, kama mtu wa maana.
Yeah, he did market himself as DCI. He has the connection inside. He has the lawyers. He has those people that can
exactly.
get
So she thought this guy might have connections. Let me be close to him. Let me be friends to him. And then only to realize that, you know, it's not what it seems.
Yeah, and there's people like that. When they see no benefit in you, they will dispose of you.
Ana comment ya Sinje.
Sinje ananiua jamani.
Atana drive shindi ni nini?
Sasa sijui shindi ni nini, lakini Mwakio mwenyewe alirudia
shindi ni vitu sama ni nini jamani hii watu.
Na tena Mwakio mwenyewe alirudi akasema gari ya Don unashika mlango isitoke akidrive.
When he asked for his money back for the gas is when like he was like, I need my money back for the gas that I spent.
Alimwambia hivyo. She told him.
And then somebody sent him money that he was supposed to give it to Kinyanjui or something, I don't know, and then the platform just went crazy after that with him.
Kuna time Kinyanjui alijaribu kuchamba Diana Rosa, alikuwa na viewers 4.
Alifungwa live yake.
Kwa live yake.
There was something else that was going that day. He didn't get the traffic he wanted.
Nikamwambia si nini nipande nikubali. Nikusaidie upate viewership. Yani I don't know what's wrong with these people. Yani I don't know, like watu wako too crazy hapa. Na sasa unajua nani hadi Mwakio sasa nani akileta chai maybe atafute platform yenye maybe aende kwa Bosca na mfungulie itamsaidia.
Lakini to be fair to you, nani Kinyanjui has zero charisma, he has zero personality. Hata akiongea mwenyewe amechoka, yani like you just feel sorry for him.
He's already exhausted.
Anafanya tu maybe.
Was he a journalist before?
Hiyo ni story yao wanatuambia hapa, but I don't think so.
No, it's not for him. You see this story of Charazana, whatever, is not for everyone. Unaona mtu kama Malisafi akuna hiyo mdomo na kiherehere for this kind of things. Unaona, it suits him.
And some people are like supported cast where you need someone else there to support you.
You don't usually need someone if you know what you're thinking. You don't need anybody. But I find nadhani tu anafanya for the sake of survival, but anafaa kuwa kama kiateka wa kanisa ya PCA huko na kuwa manjano.
Ati when he left Mwakio, the first thing that they said was
Sunday na kupagia.
Anafaa kuwa kazi yake ni kufunga mlango, watu wametoka church, compound is clean, the buildings are not leaking. Literally, it does not, this is not for him.
Ndio kwanza hata kifungua mdomo kucharaza, you feel like you need to give him some food to eat first.
He's so weak.
Apate nguvu aki anakuanga weak mpaka Mungu anani kama dip zake
I think Kinyanjui is not a horrible man per se. I think tu ni survival mode, you know, but
yeah, but what a way to survive for a man that is that old. Like it's just it's sad. Hiyo miaka yake, he needs to really find something else to do with himself. Unajua, it doesn't make sense.
Like what do you think, is it like, what age is he in?
Maybe it's hunger that made him look older.
What?
You think it's starvation that's making him look that exhausted?
No, where he is uko made uko Njoro nini waru ule ndo ya waru ni 150. Where he is, there's plenty of food. Sio story na njaa. Like there's a lot of food where he comes from. Unaona? Yeah. So sio kama ni mtu wa fegi, maybe kitu after do ya fegi. Unajua kuna taki ya fegi wa mbaya, my friend. If you're a smoker, you know what I mean. You know.
Basi ni mzee.
So anaweza kupata food lakini sasa do ya kufanya kama fegi. Yeah,
maybe anafaa kupatiwa nini, he just needs someone to remind him when to eat, when to maybe eat, aoge, taya kuoga.
Imagine he was such a mouthpiece for that platform, and then when he left, the first thing they said was his hunger.
But I felt good when he left because that man was so, yani alikuwa naibishwa.
I had a recording of Mwakio telling him that if he wants to come back to her platform, afungue live alafu aonyeshe makende yake.
He would have to like salute her.
Yeah, she said that. She told him that ukitaka kurudi hapa ufungue live uonyeshe makende yako ndo ukuje. Then there was one time before she kicked him out officially, I think she told him, "Hebu mute hapo uende uoshe mkundu ndio urudi." Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
No, I think it's good he left because the level of disrespect there for him, it was just, you know, like really, really not worth it for real. Not at his age and tena alikuwa handyman recording the song kwa hapa na record.
Imagine with his age angekuwa sahi hata halali ana record ya Mwakio kesho.
Sasa kama ameambiwa ataekewa meno.
Alichengezewa meno.
Yeah, which is good.
Alipata he got his glasses na akapata meno. I think that was a win for him. And he deserved it because he did a lot of dirty work on that platform.
After all that, I don't think that's enough. But it's better than nothing.
Kembo utaekewa meno utafanya nini?
Hii meno ndio mboka ya TikTok sasa. Watu wanakewa meno we.
Ndio amekewa meno.
Watu aliwekewa meno, hata nani aliwekewa meno? Ndugu yako. Alego babe.
Aliwekewa meno.
No, she was actually, I don't know if she got her tooth done. She was actually doing a mchango for it.
Nani ataniwekea meno mimi pia?
Chekesha. Na uko na Mercedes. Uza Mercedes uweke meno. Uza gari uweke meno. Like seriously. Unakuja hapa kutuomba.
By the hata Roy wenyu alipata lakini hata Diana brother yako nogo girungu kanyu chime maber chuth.
Wewe chiem mano keyo mochimo go pile jawadu.
Molo sina nyaka lake.
Alitengenezewa meno kila kitu. Acha yeye.
Hata angesema jengewa bayoka plot hizi za nani Hodari Homes at least akuna.
At least hizo meno ataenda kukula nazo Nyoyo industrial area on Friday.
Unaweza kugonjwa.
Ndio modo gonjwa industrial.
Si watu wa TikTok watachanga.
Wachange. Why not? If there's money on TikTok, let it get to use. Period. Si kama mko na pesa, hiyo pesa yenu ndio tunataka itumike. Shida iko wapi? Unaona hao TikTokers, they are only there for a moment, I'm telling you. Trust me, when shit hits the fan for real, they won't be there. They are only there too for some content tu kidogo. But ati mtu akushike mkondo mpaka mwisho, trust me, ataenda tu nawe kotini 1 day, 2 days, that is it. The next time wakirealize wewe they are not benefiting from you, they're simply just going to go away from it. See, that's how they're doing here.
Maybe his comeback will be with the foundation. Who knows?
Hakuna kitu kama hiyo, my dear. Hapa kila mtu, people just know how to be manipulative, you know. People will use you and dump you, and they'll do it at their convenience without caring. That's what
Hebu
I do.
nikuulize Diana, hii story ya Pesh na Wajakoya, is this scripted ama? Because to me it looks like it's something that is planned or something. It doesn't look real for me, Aki.
You're right. You know what's happening. Unajua Wajakoya, first of all, if you wanna know, he's just lying. Ati anakuja kuambia Pesh ati yeye ajuangi stories zinafanyika hapa TikTok, ati watu wako wabaya hivyo TikTok.
That is what I realize, that it's a total lie, like you are lying.
Anajifanya na anakuja kudanganya ati ajui vitu zinafanyika, na hata tuseme ati ajui. Unakumbuka ile siku dada yao aliwaeka kwa platform na ndugu yake akiwaambia eti hii TikTok watu ni wabaya, huyo mama sijui ni mbaya, watu ni maadui hapa. Like seriously, they are constantly on her lives, wanakwanga kwa lives zake, hata akiongelea story za kupelekwa kotini na nini, hao watu wanakuanga hapo. Wajakoya mwenyewe ni alikuwa moderator huko for some time. Hata wakifanya story ya food na kupika, si huyu Wajakoya ndiye alikuwa huko wakifanya hizi story za machakula na drama.
Ile time walikuwa mambo ya sumu and all that,
ati anajifanya ati ajui
those intentions.
So I feel like Pesh is getting carried away by the whole thing.
Ingeni Pesh otarore hivi ndio. Pesh is not deep. Pesh ni ule mtu, she can easily be used. Juu okoko kwa no add 1+1 to her. Wajakoya going there to her is like a win.
Yeah, and you know she doesn't look further, like she needs to look beyond just him appearing. Yeah. And what has happened, because unajua nani ana depend so much on being manipulative and sympathy, she would want the vitriol between her and Pesh iendelee. Kwa sababu Pesh akivurutana na yeye, it gives her that opportunity to play the sympathy card
and get gifts and stuff like that,
and get gifts and money and people who want, because you know how TikTok works is that your haters,
emotions, TikTok is all based on emotions.
The people who hate Ati will come to Diana Ross because Ati and Diana Ross are not friends. The people who hate Diana Ross will go to Ati because
exactly.
That is how it works. So you will find people who will come to you to support you because you've started something against Diana Ross. And that's the same thing that Wajakoya is using with Pesh. Wajakoya picked Pesh because he knows very well Pesh has been like an arch enemy of the sister.
And Pesh, by the way, Pesh is very gullible. You know, Pesh is not
Ako very gullible because what in fact if I was Pesh, I would simply block him permanently from my platform.
No, she's enjoying it because to her, she's winning against the sister. Like, look at your brother.
She's not. She is
no, actually, to her, that is what she thinks. Even Joe.
But imagine, manofu ni cage.
Ndoge manzi ya otaro re ukeninga maji.
Ingeni joka ka opango gino mondo kijana no the platform Pesh. Yeah, so that is why he keeps on showing up. Alafu anajifanya.
Kwanza vile uongea unaona tu ni fake. Mimi mkubwa sasa ambaye mali naenda, we need peace and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, chill.
Hata wacha nikwambie,
it looks bad.
There is nothing new that he has said. Hata ukiangalia vitu zenye anasema
down here that is correcting me, saying that I spelled distraction wrong.
So akuna, alafu did you realize the funny thing, ndio maana nashangaa kwa nini Pesh hizi ona hii kitu. You know Wajakoya also after leaving Pesh's platform, after a short time he was on a Google platform. Ati watu wa Google wanamwambia thank you Nyakindu, ati wanamuadvise ati unajua huyo ni enemy wa sijui nani, wewe ujui ni, unajua like you could just see the playbook. So open. So I don't know what she intends to do with calling hata kumwita tu babe. Like I don't know if it was from excitement ama she's also playing along.
No, I think they're just trying to belong. I don't know, but me
kwa hapo wanamwaga gifts wenye wanamwambia pole nini, it's gonna be well, praise that is what is happening. And Pesh is now the person being used to actually fuel that sympathy card. She doesn't need to open her mouth. She'll simply zoom Pesh akiwa na Wajakoya.
Thanks, Nyakindu. No, what I know, Diana, I know there's some game happening because there's so much emotions. People will not look on the other side, you know. People just want to look on one side. But in all this, at the minute, the person that is actually a dumpster to me is Pesh. Because in the first place, she won't even allowed that man to go on a platform because she is the one that is being used. She thinks otherwise, but if you listen, even the way Ushali ongea, if you just listen to it and all that, you're thinking, this is too cringe, this is not normal. Like something has to happen. And who do we use? Let us use this one. Let us continue the narrative,
Because one of the reasons why it's important to go for Pesh is because she's one of the people mwenye wamekuwa very openly against her, and then
she's continually say, even that she keeps saying, I'll send another letter and stuff like that.
So it suits your plan yao kabisa. It works. Yeah.
Because I heard Wajakoya saying that, the reason why I went there is because this and my sister has been beefing. Hang on. You just said that you don't know what has been happening on this app. Suddenly, there have been a lot of beefing. So I was listening to him. I'm saying, this is so contradictory. This is someone who came up and said, I don't like, he is been playing along like he doesn't know the things that have been happening between Pesh and the sister. But then again, in him explaining himself, he says, the reason why I went there, I was trying to quash things because they've been beefing for the longest time. So you see that contradiction?
Yeah. Like Mimi, that's when I knew that he was lying, So I feel like he's just lying and lying and lying. And I hope that Pesh has not shared any phone calls, whatever, recordings or messages with him, because man, that would be so gullible of her.
But Diana, you did advise her publicly and said do not put too much emotions into everything.
I did tell her. I told her she needs to be very wary and careful.
But you would them advise yoga kweli. But jogoge wagomba Canada diri manya sa Diana.
Pesh anoka ngio gagodo anyway. And I'd say I hang around Nani more, JB's platform, because sometimes Squeezy JB, I think since he dissociate from Pesh, she's trying to really improve on, her content and even the people that she's interacting with. Unaelewa? So, but there are times when even on JB's platform, siwezika, when she does those therapy things, and I've always been open about it, huwa natoka because I can't deal. Siwezi deal na the likes of Bluestone and kina Curie in one platform. I just siwezani nayo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of violence na sijui kuna mwanamume mwingine pia hapo anajiitwa sijui nani.
Yeah, that one was crazy.
Niambie live ya mtu kama Bluestone na Curie, those people, I wonder how people interact with them.
So I feel tu anafaa kukua wiser because hapo kwa Wajakoya hapo anatumika.
Speaking of which, Curie was inviting me to go in a Leafy home. Nikamwambia mimi nimezoea ghetto, I'm comfortable huku ghetto. Taki kwenda kwa Leafy, I don't know how to use cutlery.
Utaki kwenda Leafy suburbs ushike fork on the left and
naweza pigwa picha video niletwe hapa TikTok mnichambe mnikome.
Fork on the left alafu ukose nini? Inaitwaje Chanel bag.
Napkin napkin nianze kutafuna napkin.
Chanel bag ama inaitwaje ile scarf yenye tuliambiwanga ilipotea huko kwa Lioness.
Gucci scarf. Mimi, I said on this app, people that are posh and everything, me with my ghetto-ness, my friend, I don't use cutlery. Ugali nataka na ingwenyo na ibeyo, and I don't want to shock people. I don't want people saying, look at this uncivilized woman, where is she hell she came from? Unaona?
I'm telling you,
darling, I appreciate, but
let's invite
amekuwa invited. Na unajua mimi all along I thought that her husband was in the UK doing such a big job, because that's the impression she gave me. Like, to know that her husband was a constable in Kenya, that was a bit shocking to me.
Everybody got invited though. We've seen a lot of people get invited.
So guys are being invited right now. When is the party?
Well,
I want to crash that party. I want to get crashed.
Party for what? For? No, but she invited me before the Trump thing anyway. She was just asking.
When did she say that you can come?
Alternatively, she wanted me to go to take me to Mayfair.
Oh.
If we could meet for tea or something in Mayfair.
Mayfair is in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, M was invited too, and a lot of people got invited. So
I was actually, I felt
so
special.
Mkisema Mayfair, I thought ni bakery ya mkate ile iko Kenya.
Mayfair hotel wade.
Hebu
No, I
unitumie
felt so
invitation pia
privileged.
mimi.
For the first time in my life, I felt so privileged, you know, being invited by such dignity,
Before
you know,
dear.
people that are not poor.
Oh my God.
Hebu
Na nani
unitumie
ameenda
invite.
wapi? Nimekumbuka memes zaki. Memes ameenda.
Kamera hii TikTok nimejionea watu wako na pesa, wako na pesa lakini vichwa empty.
We. Memes alipotelea wapi? Sijaona memes in a long time.
I think mimi ni block. Unajua ni block hivyo. Right now I think she has blocked me.
Me have not seen her. Maybe probably she's also blocked me. Hey, memes pia na kuanga toxic in her own way.
Hey,
No, she has deactivated the account.
Ayuko.
Yeah.
Memes.
Ati alimbeba juzi.
Oh, ati alivurugana na yeye. No wonder anasema amekuwa blocked. Amejua kitu alifanya.
Siana ni blocking tu hivyo. Unajua problem ya memes ni moja. Memes in such a I mean we are not, none of us is holy, but she really wants to play holier than though when you know so well the things she says even kwanza behind the scenes and what she projects are different. Yani memes anakuwa ni kama yani she's cold and warm and look she has zero stand. Hiyo ndio problem ya memes, you know, and she has ataki kukubali mimi I'm toxic na kubali I'm toxic, so if you tell me I'm toxic I'm like okay you probably are toxic more or less than but
Nataka kukubali yeye ni witch kama sisi.
Ataki
Anataka akue angel na she's a witch. Mimi ile siku nilicheka ni ati akisema eti memes alikuwa anapanga kwenda kumaliza Magi Tacha na Nyera watu.
Si alisema anaenda kupeleka Magi polisi. Which of course I knew was a lie. Alafu funny thing, she comes to me and tells me mimi ni charaze Magi. Mimi Magi si mtu na charaza. I don't have time for Magi, my friend. Ala.
Fanyie kazi ya kucharaza Magi wewe.
Fanyie kazi ya kucharaza Magi. There are people that in all honesty.
Wale amekudharau aje ati? Ala.
Na huku mbele anajifanya na Magi. Anaambia Magi, ndio ati unafaa kumcharaza kabla mimi sina time kucharaza Magi. Magi is not someone I'm for life ni mcharaze. Magi has a lot of shidas of her own and a deal nazo. I think the least she wants is me charaza, you know.
Kama mtu anaje kuambia tuende ucharaze mtu on their behalf, that's weird.
No, she comes and tells you indirectly. Ngeo ngati boroma na kupatia finyo indirectly, you know, she thinks you're stupid.
Mtu ameandika hapo ati analipanga nani?
Yata kama analipa livi zo mimi sijauroga. Pesa ne mundo gugi.
Okonyal golo pesa. Dinya kachene otamore kata golo pesa mondo nyako chaki gol notes.
Ne meti. Dong nongiso choku mondo choko ya mondo ya nyisipi neno. Memes is dangerous, my friend.
Tata nonyisa ni okochune. Pesa na bokonya chulo.
Pare.
Okobaze kendo nowacho ni nyako no bok beduoko ne pesa no momi boko chugulika go.
Oriambo nyako no chunyele radiri manya sai kiduoko wach mara dieri. Nyako no kwa kipi megi memes. Okungama chunyele remo kunedo dagi koni pesa mko nyoko jit oko kachal nade.
Nowacho ni nyako no be onge kata gi pesa maboduoko ne okochune makata but nange no ketho nyinge dhano ndo nanyise
na hero ngatoka kethre kabisa tena mimi yule mtu mnaongea hapa behind the scenes anakuja kucheka huko nyuma nakwambia fanya she's dangerous.
Yeah, and one thing I noticed with her, she has 1,000 pseudos.
Yes.
Nilijua cause kuna kitu alicomment mahali na nilikuwa nimeongea na yeye privately nikajua huyu ni yeye na nikamwambia hii si pseudo yako wewe hii. Because alisahau akajisahau akakuja akasema kitu nikamwambia this is you.
Jo maonge msimamo kumano yanye mwenye manokula pesa kitu chako doko cha hanto jo makota moga wanga.
An manegi mokati.
Manoka said we are going to the police, you will see, just wait and see. Nojupo kanye.
Wait and see became the contributor of the same project, I'm telling
you.
Yapana. Mimi sometimes there are some wars on this platform. You better just refrain from them. Because you get involved in too deep, but at the end of the day, you realize the people you're even going to war with wote wameacha
And
mishale
cowards, my friend, you are going to war with cowards. In the
Imagine
midst
you
of
are
it,
going to
they'll
fight.
dump, watadump
Yes.
magani zao ubaki peke yako kwa hiyo war.
And they can be bought. Soldiers that are going to war and can be bought. Unaona, mko hapo mnapanga nao, lakini kesho yake asubuhi ikifika hakuna mtu amevaa ama kila mtu
ama watu wanataka kupendwa jomadu ane okudwano yanje okudwano timango wanataka kupendwa unaona. So we koma
the pretense on this app, you'd rather find a very small a small circle or 2 or 3 people that you think you can talk to and that's it, move. But hapa kwa hii platform hii ati there are people ati unapanga nao kitu ati unataka kufanya sijui nini na hiyo that one forget.
No, what I've realized, a lot of people on this app need public validation. They want to be loved. They want to be validated. Unaona? So they cannot go by their own principles or stand on something. They'll go with the masses because they want to be part of the masses. They want to be appreciated, acknowledged, welcomed, and everything. You know, it's sad, but it's happening.
But being acknowledged with these people you don't know on TikTok, is that weird?
That is
most people here we don't know each other. Most people here we don't know each other. We don't even know them. So imagine being acknowledged by someone like Don King, or people like Akina Paulina, people like Akina Paulina or Sini Abundance.
Paulina of all the people, Paulina Belungu.
Yeah, Atini Corridor Bedo acknowledged. Like these are people you don't even know. Like seriously?
Yeah. Ngatimala certificate ma class 8 saboro ongeko.
Aneno yani people invest so much in things that are just sad. Like Nadia hata amenikumbusha history ya nani ya Utuoma. Ni mwakio uwok ni sponsor ni atio Utuoma.
Nongo pesa magodo ngepesa mocha mokadong magini ya ni kaka kitimo gini. Hiyo ni ameenda inbox a few people here and there jomo brainwash joma budi kwego iwinjo. So anatumia dodongo ngine benya kocha mano hiyo ni mradi yake ubi uchime yekanyo.
Kai, like what would make me go and look for somebody's child that inataka kumsponsor, like really?
Ni mboka yawa.
Hata kama ndio mboka, like you invest in it that deeply. Hapana, that is weird.
Anajua hapo hata atakula yake.
Ati mpaka unatafuta mfanyikazi wa watu. Ya teaching at
Ati ni mradi nyatewa zona zina capacity yako hapo.
Hii TikTok imekuwa too much.
Ni mradi anything that brings the bread, why not?
Macha to jakech, macha to nyalo nego kata ngato mondo yudu pesa. Dakocha? Huyu nani ndio
watu wanasaidia watu hapa na wenyewe wanasafa, what they depend on people, you know, obviously they are helping because they know there's a percentage they're getting.
It's true because like why would you invest in the idea of trying to support people? Why? For what purpose? Like unless you're benefiting from it, why would you be obsessed with trying to get money for people? Like that you wake up to say that you want to help Ati, you want to help Arwa, you want to help Travel Nation, Konkara. Like why would you be invested in that?
And yet you don't have that money to sponsor
you yourself for una. Why would you be invested?
Or you're doing like a back-breaking job.
Yeah.
And then you come here and you flaunt it. It's not worth it.
Mwakio by the way ni wanakulanga mogoka.
She used to.
Anajazanga mdomo yake na green alligators.
Na zile pombe zake gorana.
Inafanya macho inakuanye. Macho inakuanye.
Unaona Nadia, unaona hata hiyo mradi ya pads. Hiyo Mwakio you ate almost 3/4 of that money. Anaenda kanunua pad ya ngirimbao.
Did you see how much security she had for like 3 boxes of
nakwambia mjini akili.
She had a backup. She had a bunch of people behind her with like as she like took small steps. Like I'm like, what is going on here? Like the video
with the mic. With a mic in her mouth and talking to the newscast.
No, I was waiting for like a big.
I just say what. We don't miss some things I watch on this app.
Mwakio kwa tu sawa wada we uchie mnyatewa that will reach.
Na ngoja uone video yake vile alichukua mtoto mchanga mwenye hajakaa hata 3 months akaweka kwa sanduku eti anazika. The same person now loves children and is taking care of girls with pads.
Yeah, because I heard that alikuwa na mtoi mdogo.
Alichukua mtoi wa Pesh akaingiza kwa sanduku tena zika.
Na Mwakio mwenyewe si pia alikuwa na mtoto mdogo hivi juzi?
Alizaa juzi. Arua tupe chai.
No, mimi nilikuwa nimesikia ati amekuwa na mtoi mdogo tu hivi juzi amezaa tu juzi mtoto hajamaliza mwaka.
Are you serious?
Ama una confuse Mwakio na Kuni ndio wako na mtoto mdogo.
Kunilicious ndiye amezaa sio Mwakio. Aya, Nora anasema yep. Nora, are you serious?
Pia Mwakio alikuwa na mtoi mdogo juzi tu. Or maybe ni
Nora is saying something, responding to someone else, not the what you're saying.
Maybe it's Kunilicious basi.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was her.
Kunilicious is the one that had a baby.
We would have seen a something on TikTok.
Because me the whole of last year I've been seeing this woman drinking and eating mogoka. I don't think she was pregnant.
It's Kunis then.
Oh yeah, that's right. Actually,
when mimba akose kufanya baby shower.
No, Diana, it was a grandchild. Okay, did they remember Dawn was showing that video of him in the hospital? Mwaki was also in another hospital. Her daughter was, or somebody in her family was having a kid. So people thought that her and Dawn were together in the same hospital, but ended up saying that it's her grandkid that was coming or something like that. It was not her, but that was like a long time ago. That was like when Dawn was doing his own con thing.
Okay. Lakini Dona amezunguka na Maki. Unasema alifika kwa Winnie kama amesema ako na kiu. Si anunue
na dosity. Mimi hata kukunywa maji kwa wenyewe ndio siwezi. Kwanza live alone matanga na mtu wako sketch hivyo. Where did the guts?
Nauliza eti na kuna maji na nauliza eti kuna maji hapa.
The dosity?
Gichuma useless mapok na dwara nuang.
Ogopa.
Ati Mwakio alinyang'anywa bwana na Joffrey. Joffrey alinyang'anya Mwakio bwana.
Na sasa unaona siku hizi Dona akifungua live unaona tu ati anamwaga chai kutoka kwa birika kwa kikombe.
Gosh.
Ati anafungua kamera anatuonyesha anakunywa chai ya maziwa. Nani aliona hiyo guys?
Wewe kama unajua Don ni Mluya lazima kunywa chai kwa birika ndiye asikie amekunywa chai.
Huyo ni Mluya.
Of course, Don ni Mluya huko Mtiriki whatever huko ni Mluya.
Kweli Wajaluo hawezi kuwa na hiyo tabia kusema kweli.
Nora, we know her very well. Ni vile we just don't want to dwell on it. We know her that she's a major big bully from Facebook.
And a blackmailer per se.
Kwanza Facebook alikula wanawake sana walikuwa ng'ambo. Aliwakula proper.
But a lot of people who lean around are weak women.
Oh yeah, definitely.
People who want protection in quotes.
That is it. That's why they go there and pay little coins there. They're praised and then they get some little power and security. They feel a sense of security.
Alipigia mama Joffrey kumwambia Joffrey anauza mkunduzi.
Hata yeye alipigia mama Joffrey na yeye pia babake si walitumia babake kuma yake.
Na mtu alitoa wapi kuma yake? Na kuma yake na
Aki ya babake akifungua akaona aki. Oi.
I think aliona. Si hukusikia akisema eti babangu ni mtu smart, baba wa kisasa. Hata hakushtuka. Alipopata hiyo message hakushtuka.
2 days ago, Anita was like everywhere on TikTok showing it.
Anita Mo.
Yeah, she was everywhere showing it. This account, when it gets dropped or disconnected.
Bella jameni woye. Aki imagine budako nafungua. Lakini you guys pia hata mko too much.
Na unajua hiyo kitu vile inakaa. Jumia Edna ndiye alinitumia hiyo kitu.
Huyo Edna moja.
Huyo Edna moja, huyo Edna alowachotie. Alinitumia hiyo kuma ya Mwakio, ilikuwa na magorofa na layers mpaka inakaa ni kama ni kifuli. Unaona ile kifuli ni kama alikuwa ameipiga kifuli. Mimi sijui ilikuwa inakaaje. It looks so bad. My goodness.
Msiniue yake.
Nikashangaa mimi alinitumia, nikamuuliza hii nini, kwa sikujua ni nini amenitumia, nikamuuliza kwani what is this? Nakwambia it was horrible.
Anyway, wacha mimi niendelee kungojea 20 million niliomba.
20 million ya kutoka kwa Shiro. Kwani hizo ni vitu zinakushtua? Wacha niwaulize, like at the end of the day, please let her bring it on, like whatever it is that she has in the files.
Arwa is ready for the expose.
Me, I'm ready for the expose by the way.
That's the night.
I'm ready ndio asishinde aki-threaten watu hapa.
I don't know what's going on, but I feel like there's something else that's going on. Like I just can't put my hands on it, but I feel like there's something that has triggered that.
I think the separation of her and her boss, I think, is what made it. And the loss of traffic to her platform.
Nani, what happened is after all this no traffic on her platform, people started talking. People started talking bad nini. So I think that's why anakuja na hiyo propaganda.
But he needs huyu nani anafaa kurudi at least, because if she's still he's still her boss, he needs to come back at least once in a while. Ama mimi ndio sioni hii kitu.
Inafaa by the way.
Yeah, that kwenda missing sana, it's not helpful. It just makes things worse for her. Yeah, and he also needs to protect her. Unajua?
Exactly.
That's what I'm thinking. Like he needs to show up, because at the end of the day, tusemeni tu kweli, watu waenda kwa Rosso juu ya kutegea Lions na kwa sababu ya hizo pesa zenye anapatiana na magifts. People don't kama
Diana, kama Rosso mwenyewe ongeagi he does not talk, he doesn't say anything. So you cannot say you go there because of his motivational speaks. I like what he says, I like his vibe, He doesn't talk.
We go there for 1 million and Phoenix.
We go there for the Phoenixes or what? Baka wengine walikuwa natumana waombe msamaha huku nje mnapiga vifua, lakini behind the scenes Omera Chaltorom
behind the scenes unasema hebu mwambie ninaomba msamaha, ambie King ani unblock.
Mazoki zinarusha wengine na urushiwi, unasikia what did I do wrong?
Kuna siku hata alikuja kuchapa speech ya politics. Kuna siku hata alichapa whole speech ya politics for 7 minutes. Nikasema
wapi uko kwa Rosso?
Uko kwa Rosso.
Inabidi wada.
Nikasema
uko wada mkate.
Nikasikia tu ati, politics in Kenya is serious. It's a serious issue.
Iko lazima tuweke intelligence. Iko lazima tuweke gear on.
Nikasema
nani mtu kama JB alikuja later, walikuwa nasema wewe huko Njaili wakula kweli, si walikuja. Unajifanya na what me I say to people, don't play big when you know you are struggling, you are suffering, unanja. Allow yourself to be you. By the time she was coming there, it was too little, too late. Ali realize ana waste time.
By the time JB alikuwa anakuja kwa hiyo live, ilikuwa time yenye community fest hata isha.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's when community fest was going on with the money guns he was sending.
Na hata nikwambie nini?
Na kwanza aliomba akasema nikitumia live nitashukuru. She begged for it.
But it was actually a blessing for her, because she ended up leaving the platform that she was in and
why are you casting people? You need back so you know Jesus. Yeah, it is you we will sow. So you know Jesus. I know Jesus. And Jesus will never cast people the way you are casting people right now. If you know Jesus, you will not cast. So it is okay to call a man of God foolish. No, it is you call me foolish past, Apostle. You call that foolish past. Answer my question. Is it okay to call a man of God foolish? You call that foolish past, Apostle. Answer me. Did I mention your name?
Did I
No,
mention
you did
your
not
name
mention
when I
that,
said those who are
but
mocking the lady,
are calling,
they are
you told
fools?
me to go to
Answer
my mother, to go and
question.
tell my mother and father.
Answer my question. When I
No.
was telling those who were mocking the lady that they are being foolish, did I mention your name?
No, Apostle,
Did I mention your name? Answer my question.
No, you did
I
not
said
mention
those
my
who are
name.
mocking
But
the lady, they are being foolish. Did I mention your name? Did I say, Muiti, you are a fool?
no, you did
And then you
not.
had the audacity to come and call me a fool.
No, I
You will
said
pay for it
police
dearly.
you too.
I
Like you called us
promise you.
police, I told you police.
I said you will pay for it. That's what I'm done
No,
with
back
you.
to said.
Aye, next.
Apostle, come.
Aye.
Yeah. Mano Apostle.
This thing. I said, Muiti, you have insulted me so many times. I've watched some of your videos. I have seen you call me all kinds of things. I promise you today by heaven and earth, you will pay dearly. If the Bible is true that touch not my prophet and harm not my servant, then let that word manifest in your life before I leave this Kenya. Some of you must be used as a scapegoat before you learn common sense. And those of you who want to be added, play here and I will show you. Those of you who want to be added, play here and I will show you. You think I'm here to play? Oh, you think I'm here to play? You call me foolish. What crime did I commit? What offense have I done to you? How did I? I'm telling you, mark my words. Don't provoke me, and when I get angry, you say I have anger issues. Don't provoke me. Even Jesus got angry. Elijah got angry. Paul got angry. So don't provoke me, and when I get angry, you come and tell me I have anger issues. Is it your data that I'm using? Is it your phone that I'm using? Is it your time that I'm using? Somebody is sick. The person is in pains. I'm praying for the person. People are here laughing at the person, laughing at me. And I'm addressing those people, telling them that life is not the way you think. You must be a fool to laugh at a sick person because sickness can happen to anybody. And then you come and call me foolish. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I've seen a lot of your videos, Muti. I've seen a lot of your videos. You are making fun of me. You've been making mockery of me. You've called me foolish. You've called me a prostitute. You've called me so many things. I decided not to mind you. But the moment you bring it to my doorsteps, I will curse you and curse your generation. You will suffer blood pressure. You will suffer sicknesses without cure.
Hey.
Try me. I said, listen,
Hey.
I dare you to try me. You can go anywhere and try back to sender. And we will know. We will know whether I am a servant of God or not. We will know. We will find out. Go anywhere and try to reverse it. Go anywhere and try to reverse this. And we will know. Otherwise, I would have thrown my Bible away because then God has not called me. Because I will not sacrifice my life and everything, be going around for people like you to come and look down on me. Do you know the sacrifice it costs to do what I do? Do you know the pain? Do you know the pain it goes through to do what I do? You come and call me foolish on my platform.
Lazimisha afanye what he's doing.
Foolish for what? What are you calling me foolish for? Mark today's day.
Meisha. Hey.
Muiti also got scared.
Really foolish. Really foolish for sure.
Muiti
Obviously,
apologize.
obviously, listening to him, you can see that he's completely angry and defensive for nothing, making a mountain out of a molehill. That's
Also,
not
Ghana, he sounds more of a Nigerian than a Ghanaian. So I think he's
Exactly,
using the
yeah.
word Ghana because he knows Nigerians don't have a good name, unaona. So I think he must be from Nigeria.
You know when
Muiti blood pressure.
Ati imagine huyu pastor akona anger issues. Yani kitu kidogo, he has an option of dropping Muiti, but he was tolerating him.
He's not even anger issues. He has insecurity issues.
And he's not happy he's been called out. So he's sending, and they want to woga. So people are scared of calling him out.
Ati
So what happened was when Kioi was trying to say that he lost a child, this pastor came and said that he's the reason why he lost the child because he cursed Kioi.
Exactly. I was about to say that, which means that should already tell you he's a liar.
Yeah, and then later on they made up and he asked him to come and preach at his church.
That's unaona conman anaongea na conman wenzake.
That's a con.
That is a basic con.
All of the both
Sasa
of them are
anatafuta watu
con.
gullible na naive kama Cindy ya kuwa brainwash. Sasa zinajita prophetess.
Cindy has already been brainwashed. That one, her case is gone.
And Pamela got a new phone. A passport is getting processed.
Tunajua machungu kidogo dongo wada.
Ose nyame. Ino kineka kanyako no bim kone no ngano.
Ose nyame ati.
Obi orieny mana kasulwe kone na dichuogo no. Basi nitie recording ma ngano chal ka gima mulo nyime mbele kama neno recording no sani.
Na si pastor lilala kwa Cindy. Yeah. Kwani hamjajua pastor lilala kwa Cindy?
Na vile wanajua mko na baba mjulu Pesh.
Mtu aniandike hapo chini kama nimedanganya.
Arua hiyo ulitoa wapi?
Pastor lilala kwa Cindy.
No, kwa Cindy. No, ose nyamo tieko. Pare ni pastor umiyo nyaka Cindy yao gine. Yao na live ni anya. Awaje ninya Cindy ni bonge na nyamanyo kijende marod sienda ne matindo madongo dongo mungielo rego. Monegi
ochunya ko lunde kuneka lunde sani dongo ongie kiyo ni kaka dongo.
Okay, gibana da penyi tango mokete sienda ne. Nyathima nyako no pidha ngwe sienda ne. Sienda ne dongo dongo.
Hizo dawa zinawaka.
Pamela also got a new phone. She got somebody processing a passport for her. So they're being misled with the money and whatever.
Si anataka Cindy ende
Cindy
Ghana.
ashakuwa pastor wife wada achana na Cindy, Professor Cindy.
Just Cindy akiambia
And I just don't like the way they you know, it's okay to be saved and want to talk about God, but they're using it in a very, it's to them it's like fun. No, and me, I've said, I believe in a higher being up there. So there's what is called blasphemy. Asicheze jina ya Mungu and make it like a joke or whatever. It's not funny. It's not funny at all.
When Diana brought her up on her platform today, she was offered a prayer immediately. She was told, Diana, I'll pray for you.
Imagine ati Cindy Lemona.
No, she's not even serious. Yeah, she really is taking
Cindy alitoka kwa platform yangu akafungua live yake kunitusi nani pastor. Sini evangelist. Evangelist alikuwa within no minute she just became who she is, you know. And that's what I was trying to tell her, that she's going through something after being around this man. Na inakaa amekuwa akiongea na mwanaume hata kwa simu.
Oh, definitely, yes. This is how they probably even meet in town or places to eat. Because anajua weaknesses za Cindy. I know Cindy is very naive, eh? She thinks she knows, like in your care.
Na Cindy mwenyewe alienda kubatizwa na biker shot. Msijifanya mko wana.
You know, this person is using anatumia Cindy. Anatumia Cindy. She's been brainwashed.
Anatumia for views bana.
Msijifanya mko na biker shot ndani ya pool.
Na unataka ingie na nini Arwa?
Na alipelekwa gani anaenda kubatizwa wapi?
Niliona tu dolphin nje, hiyo ni kitu sijui hiyo ni wapi.
Watu wanafaa kunini? Ati she was promised a CX5.
But I also think that Cindy also amekuwa akipata pesa hapa TikTok, and I think she's giving her money to that man. Nimewaambia hapa. That is why that man Billy Aliland, the first thing he did was kutoa $100 kupea Cindy. He wanted to cover the public eye. Watu wasifikirie hana do. He keeps on talking about how he takes his wife where and where. Unaona, ukiona mtu saa yote akiongea ati my wife, we go on holiday, sijui where, you know, that should tell you something about him.
That's a red flag.
Yes, him not having money. So I think
people who really do that don't even discuss them in public, because you know that is your private life. Why are you insisting so much to prove to people what to do to your wife? Because you're trying to use that to lure other vulnerable women.
But today he said that he's not married, but he's in a serious relationship. He said on live today that he's not married.
I'm telling you for a fact that man is a con man. I swear to God, he's just using religion as a cover up.
But the thing
But you know, ile story mtakuja kusikia mtu akishaishia mtashangaa.
no, he said, why would I come to Kenya to come find women when I can?
He's come to Kenya because they usually say that in East Africa, women are very vulnerable. No?
Yeah.
West Africans believe that East African women are very vulnerable, easy to manipulate and use them, right? So all these things he's doing is a target, is dangling the carrot. I'm telling you.
That was his excuse. He said, why not go to Sierra Leone? He went to South Africa. And why come to Kenya for that target? Like,
yeah, because Kenya is a mark. You mark a country, mtu wanangaliaga, they usually check which country am I more likely to get vulnerable, naive people that I can make advantage of.
And the reason why he was targeting Rachel is because he wanted to sleep with Rachel Rutuoma.
Also, because of views, and Rachel is a big name, of course.
Yeah, walikuwa anataka to take advantage of hiyo kitu. But let me tell you, me, I see him as a person that preys on women. If you look at a recording I've just passed huko kwa FYP before nikuje hapa, kuna recording yenye he's literally almost touching Cindy's pubic area. Live.
Hata kuna mwingine alishikwa kanisani.
Yeah, like he's just a pervert. Ni pervert kabisa.
Anashika tumbo ya mwanamke mpaka chini hapo karibu na mahali penye nini inaanzia.
He's just a pervert.
Hi everybody, mtachangia tu kidogo. You know, the thing is, personally I believe our religion is open with the poor. Unfortunately, when it comes to women, especially back home, East African women are considered the most naive women ever. When it comes to Nigerians and everything else, there's a reason why they target, East African women. I don't understand how somebody just comes, out of nowhere, and you want to be submissive and the whole 9 years, and allow this person to give you, false hope. I mean, for me, like when it comes to being religious, it's meant to manipulate a lot of people. You're supposed to have discernment. If you believe in God, you believe in God. Whatever you believe in, that is. But at least if you believe in a higher power. But most of the people are back home. If you listen to the way they think and everything else, it's so backwards. The person who comes, and no matter what they do, the guy actually, unaweza tell yani, he has so much anger and everything else. So Mwiti was asking valid questions. So how is it that you cannot ask me questions? Like why do you have to be angry about it? Doesn't make any sense. But then again, but when nyumbani, especially women, they always get conned, when it comes to this game called religion. So that's my opinion.
Dante, are you awake?
Ni Arua amempandisha. Arua, hebu mshushe.
Analala ama yuko awake? Dante uko sawa? Unalala? Oh, yeah, wacha drop because analala, I guess. Wacha drop. You know what, Nora? You're very right. And let me tell you guys, I am telling you the truth. This guy, he doesn't have any money. Niko sure hata amebrainwash Cindy mpaka Cindy amechachukua hata savings zake amempatia. Okay, you guys wait, mtaona machaizi itafunguliwa hapa. Why would anyone travel all the way if it's not for his own personal gain? Atake atawe na angekuwa hata na pesa
zake. This guy first, hata hivyo wanasema ni Nigeria, I doubt he's from Nigeria. Secondly, this guy is a local man from Kenya. I doubt he lives in Ghana. He just took that advantage to make it look like he's this important person that is coming all the way, and this is a mind game because he knew, obviously, when we hear him talk from Ghana to come and pray, people are going to come out there, support him, sending money. I mean, he's so strategic. He has no money. This is just a basic, normal con man. I'm telling you. And I'm sorry if there's anyone in his inbox saizi, ujue, utaoshwa, ujisahau. And that amebleach kwanza. Well.
Ona vile amebleach, alafu anajipaka robe kwa lips.
Utajua mjui.
Uiro robe, doge bet madongo. Anakuwa na lips kubwa.
Mdomo zifure.
Ndio zifure. Lips zifure. Tabia za wa makadinya. Ndio maana nilimuita kadinya. Wanaume wenye wanapenda kudinya wanawake wanapakanga marobu kwa mdomo. Ndio mdomo ionekane ni kama wako na lips full. they think it's a sexy thing. A lot of Western men wanapenda vitu kama hizo.
That one is a proper cheap con, my friend. Unaona kwanza vile ameshout, that will tell you everything. Hiyo exchange yake na nani na Mwiti, you can tell a lot from that exchange, you know. He's trying to send fear, he's trying to shut people down. He's mad that because if someone calls you a con or whatever and you're not, why would you go into such a rampage? And even cursing. Who curses people? You're a man of God, surely. You're supposed to understand. But you are there cursing, sending stupid, idiotic, empty curses. Like, really? Come on.
Ati blood pressure. Hatatumia nani blood pressure. Mwiti blood pressure.
Joe, when you keep saying that he's sending so much, it's a very manipulative way. You expect people to send him money ama mtu volunteer. Like, all these things are strategic. He's very strategic. Si arudi Ghana, anafanya nini hapa?
Even the way that he made a statement of Mwiti kutembea kila mahali ikue reversed. Did you guys listen to that? You will try to reverse it, but you will not get. You will not find anyone to reverse it. That is nini language of
ya kumshtua, exactly. Yes. Who does he think he is?
Yeah, because like seriously, if you are a man of God, do you talk about reversing things?
Huyu ni mchawi.
Why would na uchawi? Yeah,
but let me ask you guys, you know, but then again, when it comes to our community, that's the indoctrination we have. That someone like that can come out of nowhere and, you know, decide to, you know, have those kind of threats. Who do you think you are? You're not God for one. So
I'm telling you, the next thing utasikia umefunga kanisa na Cindy.
Ndio.
I think they are planning on having a following.
That's the thing that, you know, like, you know, irritates me. So, you know, like somebody doesn't have the discernment to understand that that's, you know, a manipulation at the highest level. Because, you know, like, who are you to actually say that, you know, you can curse somebody? That's, you know, a witchcraft. If anything else.
He's completely evil. And, you know, people need to continue constantly calling him out so that he can curse more than 100 people.
That part, and I want to see those people that end up with cancer, you know, because of his mouth. I mean, some things, you know, let's be honest. When it comes to some of these people, you know, you're intimidated by, you know, like the list, and I think also maybe it's the exposure and lack of it. There's no way, you know, like a pastor is gonna threaten me. I'm a prophet. I don't believe in that. When it comes to you know, discernment and everything else, like if you believe in your God, believe in your God only. Nowadays it's becoming so commercial, especially back home. Everything is about threatening everybody. Yani maskini unapeleka yani ndo zako kwa pasa na pasa yeye anashiani maisha yani poa sana. Wewe you're going hungry every day. Doesn't make any sense to me.
And then you can just see that he's very abusive because of the way you see the way he's talking to Mwiti.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that man angry? That man angry at Cindy. Imagine him addressing Cindy.
Man.
Imagine him having an issue with Cindy, and then Cindy is trying to question something. Imagine what would happen.
And the thing about, you know, like to me, Cindy, like, okay, as much as she talks about, you know, I don't know if she pretends to be naive, but she just reminds me of somebody who's so naive and so naive, man. Yani sijui kama ni ujinga na kuanga nayo.
Arwa.
Hapana, si nani alikuwa anaongea, Nora Kabugi? You are listening to Nora. You see, even this man saying things like he's gonna buy Cindy's EOS R5, all these are actually manipulative tactics. He's fishing for other women to also follow him, because that is a lie. He's given it 6 months, because between now and 6 months, he'll probably be not even in the picture. You know, it will have been forgotten, right? So he's saying all these things because he's trying to prove to people that he has money. Unajua, if you want to attract money, you have to behave like you have money. Money gets money. So he's trying to build this picture that he's someone who's well off, he's successful, which is a lie. You know, this is someone that is targeting women.
Kumbe ni Don King with a Bible.
But let me ask you, do you know how many people are gonna? This is a problem that, you know, I've actually noticed when it comes to social media. It's become what you call, you know, so many.
A lot.
Of course,
Women
there
who
are
want
so
to be
many.
prayed for.
So many.
Women who want their relatives pray kwanza wanawake wa juu. Mimi sijui nini wabaya na watu wako majuu.
I don't know. It's like a psychosis because, somebody's like, I need, like a savior. Save yourself.
In fact, when he was saying that what the Bible says, obviously using the Bible to cover his tracks because we are all people of God. I can wake up tomorrow and nianze kupreach. Unaona?
Same here. Same here. As a matter of fact.
So you're not any special. Nobody should think that because wanaongea story they call themselves apostle. In fact, if you look at his background, maybe he's not even gone to any theology schools. It's just anybody.
Zero.
Let me
tell
If you went to any theology school,
hata vile anaongea, you can tell, like he has no decorum whatsoever.
Yeah, kabisa.
The way yes, because you know what, when you're emotive like that, towards attempting who's challenging your, like a thought process, that means you don't want to be, criticized in any way. And the thing is, you may think you know everything, but nobody knows everything. So if you come to me and I'll be having a conversation, right? I can sit down and listen to you in a logical manner. That is if you really are, what you call yourself a man of God. But when I notice I'm with his tone, he was actually a very, mellow. But why is he actually arguing, being so argumentative and so emotive in the whole conversation? So why are you being so defensive? Because, anybody can challenge your thought process. Hata ukijamu, you can be able to reason logically. And I think that's what, most people lack. Yes, and if you need to take a break and then come and address this person because you're saying, you know everything about God and all that. I didn't see anything that Mwiti, asked that was wrong. But the thing is, maybe most people would not have asked him. But yeah, to me, he sounds quite stupid.
Thank God he knows the places to go. He knows the platforms to go. So you see, he's very smart. He also knows the platforms to show up. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And najua vizuri. There are places.
He cannot have a logical discussion or a critical discussion. Because
Yeah, he knows the places to go.
Yeah.
He knows the places to go and creep. Buko.
And also
I find him so creepy. He's like a predator. By the way, I feel like he's out to get Cindy's money, the little savings she has. That's what I would say. Hata kama mnafikiria Cindy ati anafanya mboka na yeye, it is still disgusting mboka. I'm not lying to you. It is still disturbing to watch.
And not just that, okay, I've kind of like seen her, on these lives and everything else, and I was liking the fact that she was changing. Akiduani ya mboka zake hapa na pale, which that's what you want to see, someone like at least coming from what she came from to what she was going to. But then again, I mean, when it comes to the men issue, I think that's always going to be a problem for her because this is a master manipulator as usual. And I mean, for me, you can watch some trends when it comes to some men who actually just, are just predatory. And they never change. So they come with the word of God, the whole 9 yards. But mtu kama yeye, I don't feel like she has the intellect to understand that kind of stuff. So, and
she doesn't. Unfortunately, she doesn't have that kind of intellect to understand that this person is abusive, controlling, and manipulative. What she sees is a man of God, and also what she's been taught about men of God is that they should not be touched. They are anointed. So you can't question them, you can't do anything. And this happens to many of us. That is how Shakahola happened. That is how Mackenzie became what Mackenzie was. Yep. That is how most women ended up dying with children at Shakahola. Yep. Why? It's because women were the easiest to target and manipulate.
Targets, man.
Yes. So and a lot of times people will assume and say that, oh, Amma, this is just content. It's not content, guys. There is nothing that is normal about a woman like Cindy following a man like that for content. It's not normal. There is nothing normal about Cindy suddenly becoming saved and calling herself evangelist. And then getting so angry and protective about this man that has shown very, very disturbing behavior. There is nothing normal about
Let me
that.
ask you, how many of them, even here, like here in America, the same thing I think we were discussing earlier, about the politics out here. The reason why, everything became a loss, religion came into play. instead of objectivity, people talk more about religion than anything else, not thinking about what's going to happen preceding what happened after this guy winning. The thing is, you can be religious, that's your choice, but at the same time I feel like objectivity is very important. You have to have a critical mind to ask yourself if you're being led like a sheep all the time. So you're following a person who actually does not even practice what he's preaching, and you're following that person. So that's why for me, I'm spiritual, not religious, man.
I really got shocked when Arwa, you said that this man spent the night at sea.
Amenyamaza.
Anaweza lala kwa nyumba ya Cindy na watu hawajui. Hata comment section, mtu alilala kwa nyumba ya Cindy. No, because me, I find it very weird. Like, I really would like to know if that really actually happened, because if it did, then
would you be surprised though?
I would not be surprised, because obviously you can see his behavior. Unaweza ona tabia yake and the way ako, hata alikuwa combative na Mwiti. Unajua vizuri this is a controlling man. Unajua.
This is a person who has that authoritative misogyny type of mindset, right? So she probably wanted that kind of stuff where she's like, oh, now I'm back to God, the whole 9 years, like I'm redeeming myself, and then this guy is giving her what she wants to hear. But unfortunately, I don't believe this is a person that is actually doing the right thing. So
nilikuwa nimeenda kuchukua kitu Diana kiniita, but he slept on Cindy's house. He slept at Cindy's house.
Ati alilala kwa nyumba ya Cindy. Wewe ulijuaje wewe Arwa?
Arwa kwanga mdaku.
Haki sikwangi mdaku, but just recently alilala kwa nyumba ya Cindy na ilikuwa usiku akiwa kwa nyumba ya Cindy. Na alikuwa very comfortable. Unaona venye mtu anakuwa kama ametoka kulala.
No way.
Sikudanganyi.
Oh, so ameshaenda mpaka kwa nyumba ya Cindy.
Yeah, ameenda mpaka kwa Cindy. Ama kulala huko, but niliona nikaa kama ametoka kulala, mtu comfortable.
Unajerote yani kicheka hicho kitu.
Alikama ametoka kulala surely Arua.
Watu wanasema hakulala.
But the bottom line is kuna stronghold kuna
unasikia kitu Fatusha anasema that he already introduced another pastor to Cindy.
Hivyo Cindy amekupa hiyo ministry.
Thank you, Shidis girl. I feel like this person either akona targets mbili. Man, anataka kutumia influence ya Cindy kwa TikTok, anzishe kanisa Kenya.
That's actually the major one though.
Anzishe kanisa Kenya, watu wakuwe na mafuasi. Alafu tu is a broke man that is out to get Cindy's little money that Cindy has already made on this platform. Ata make Cindy auze kila kitu yake, I'm telling you.
But on top of that, let me tell you, on top of that, using our Cindy's platform, there are so many desperate women who get on these men's lives, to donate money. So he's already won. So the fact that mtu anamwonani kwa Cindy na kutani mtu anaingia inbox yake, Pastor, I also need prayers. Come on, it happens all the time, kwa mtandao. So I think he knows exactly what he's doing. And like they say, I don't think honestly he's Kenyan. I feel like he's from West Africa, because most West Africans believe that when he comes.
The pastor is West African. Why do you feel like he's from West African while he's already a West African? Everybody knows.
No,
I wanted to say something. Or to mute aseme kitu.
Sorry. No.
Okay.
First, this man has never been in Ghana. Actually, all this while he was playing to be in Ghana, I believe he was here in Kenya. So when he says that I've used a lot of my money to come to Kenya, this is all manipulative tactics that he's using, because the Swahili he's saying is not Swahili of someone that lives away. It does not matter how many times he's been to Kenya, but his Swahili is very fluent. He understands Swahili very well, but he's been playing low. Okay, so this is someone that has been on this app. He's been watching everything. He's being strategic. Believe he probably want to start a church. What do? I look for someone has the most followers, that is easily, someone that is gullible and naive, that I can manipulate. And if you see him, the way he talks, the way he presents himself, is like a Mr. Lover. Okay, so is
Unajua leo nimekuwa nikiongea na nani, nimekuwa nikisikia nani Sonkei leo. We,
very demo na access. Gari yangu nilipaka wapi? We. Ama imebebwa. Oi, si mnatumia hand hats. Guys.
Yours truly.
Hey.
Punye ametuma mtu achukue.
Si ni sawa. Security anatuonyesha, si ni sawa, tunakunywa chai.
Tuliwe na Curry, unajua yangu atastop. Niko job, si nimeingia job. Niko job 7.
Yes, watu waninio. Donald Trump. Curry, Edna is awake. Please hand them to her now.
Curry yako na kitu anatuma.
Nikuulize, anatutumia sijui screenshots. Yeye yako anajua ati na nani? Admin ni marafiki. Nimemshtua, lakini anasema anataka kutuonyesha mwenye alikuwa na bad mouth.
Donald Trump. Hey.
Curry, did you send them?
Okay. No, I haven't seen your number.
Edna is awake now. Can you send them to Edna, please?
Edna, let me send for you some things.
Yes, Edna just woke up. She heard your voice. And she said, who?
If it is a scam, giving money in public is usually a sign of washing people. Kufunika watu macho. Anybody, any self-respecting. And I'll give a good example kwa hii app. There are people who will support you chini ya maji. Utasikia kisema akitangaza. But kuna watu they give in public because they want to be seen. Au ndio wale watu ukisikia mahali kitu nafanyika sharp under guest. Oh, I will buy for you this, I'll do this, because they're doing it for their own self-validation. And the reason why he gave Cindy pesa kwa public is for his own. It's like kurushia kuku mahindi. That's exactly what he's doing. He's trying to sell this narrative that he's married, someone that is moneyed. I'm comfortable. I don't need your money and all that. So maybe Minimo will have to get into his trap. I don't know, but it doesn't mean well at all. That is the honest truth. And anybody worth their salt should be very wary with this man. I'm telling you guys, because his intentions are not good. Na wanawake pia kudinywa watadinywa proper, because anakatuka hata ukimwangalia he looks like Wangeo Chiek. Unajua si mtu ametulia ati kama man of God. So each to their own, and as Diana says, he knows which places to go to. He goes to spaces where he cannot be questioned, and he doesn't want to have conversations that question him. And most of the times, even as kids, ulikuwa ukipatikana kwa makosa unaza kulia. You see, and that's what's happening to him. When he's questioned, like Mito was calling him out, he got so defensive, he got aggressive, he got very, very manipulative, like I'll curse you and stuff like that. So, wacha watu wajionee waamue. Mtu anachukua microphone and mute.
Unaona
mute before pastor kuja nikaa, so what does that pressure?
Utaki blood pressure on top of other things that you have. Wacha nikwambie, unaona huyu, you see, that's why I said, unaona, this one, wacha jina yangu ni Kadoshle, please, wacha ni kumute. Umesahau nimewekwa mode hapa, pole. Bye. Mimi ni moderator hapa. Ukikuja hapo ukiniita jina ingine yenye si Diana ama Kadoshle utamutiwa uoye. Poleni. Anyway, I was going to say that just watch this space. There are 2 scandals coming here. Scandal ya pesa na scandal ya mtu kulala na mtu na kitu imetokea. Like, I'm telling you, this is just going to give birth to a whole huge can of worms. Now, if those things don't happen, Cindy will simply disappear in thin air. Ataenda mara amepelekwa Nigeria, ama amepelekwa Ghana, ama amepelekwa kwingine. That's what's going to happen because Cindy is a person that does not have a job here.
My dear, she can even be sex trafficked by the way.
Exactly. So that is something that anaweza kufanya, like anaweza kumchukua akamuuze hata huko, because these people they also target people for even inaitwaje organ trafficking.
Yeah, organs, yeah.
Yes, they target people for so many things, unaona. So that is haezi kama kwa platform na Mwiti, because Mwiti anamuuliza maswali. Haezi anatafuta specific platform. Sasa look at this lady mwenye anatembea na Cindy anaitwa Pamela. Mnamuona kama angalia.
But let me ask you, but Diana, when you look at Cindy, for me, her thinking capacity, sometimes I question her thinking capacity on so many levels. And I'm not here to insult her in any way, but she doesn't seem to reason like, a regular person. So it's so easy, for someone like that to, be so malleable. And because ama ni kujifanya yeye ujifanya, because some of the things I hear her talking about are not things that some of us would talk about. And if it sounds insulting to some, personally I just feel like she has a very low level kind of thinking. She does. Her critical thinking is actually very mediocre. Na ni mtu yani that can actually she can be taken anywhere and everywhere. I mean, so, but then again also, she also, does know how to manipulate, because, when she comes and cries after everything has happened, for some reason on these platforms, when somebody cries a lot, you get so much sympathy, even though, it's pacifying bad behavior.
I just think that hata kama watu wa TikTok wanapenda kusema Cindy anakuanga mwerevu, I'm telling you guys, on this one she's not. Ananoa vikubwa sana, because first of all it is so easy to see through this man kama you are a smart woman, or if you are a woman that has experienced what men, especially manipulative men, are. And I don't think Cindy has been in those quarters. Cindy has not had enough experience with men to understand men. Bado amekuwa hang out na vijana wadogo sijui kina Don Gray, people who have not even watu wenye tuwezi kusema ni maninja kwa in the men fields, people who would teach her what men are made of. Bado she's just 25, so she has not experienced what men are capable of doing. And I think that this man, first of all, is such a big fraud. What he presents about himself.
Alafu ninamwaga juice yangu. Hiyo juice naweza kunywa hata 5 days. It's 1 cup, but you drink it for 5 days. Mimi I like to dilute my juice all the way. And then nakunywa juice yangu. Nikimaliza juice naanza kutafuna hizo ice chips. Kama popcorn. Lakini shila sasa vile mkupiga ma story wa jamani, nitumia Lion wasinichekelee. Di Edna messages zimefika za Curie. Ya, wamenyamaza. Hai Yolanda, hao watu wamenyamaza, wananilenga.
Yeah.
You want people close to her advising her, especially Nyakwar.
Exactly, because you know why Nyakwar had to come out of the picture, because this pastor needs Cindy to be alone. She needs to be, he needs her to be isolated from her friends so that he can be in control. And you can see this man is in control of Cindy. Cindy has even become evangelist. Cindy anapanda kwa malives, anaita watu Sister Diana, and Cindy is praying for people. That is the control from this pastor. It's not normal. Her behavior is not normal. It's actually, it should actually make us very worried as women on this platform, because she's one of us and we need to just see these things for what they are. But she's going through a case of manipulation.
But Diana, let me ask you, when it comes to narcissists, right? They love bombing. They love bombing, and then they get in the fold. So then they isolate you from anybody that you love or anybody that is there for your best interest. The next thing is you're left alone. So a person like this,
So
coming with the
who is
Bible
the
and everything
prize?
else,
I am the
it's
prize.
for her. Maybe she wants that redemption
train.
based on her past life, right?
Wacha mimi ni mute ni order food yangu nikule.
He's able to understand, and the thing is that she's so vulnerable. She talks about her life. To everybody, and that's what makes her so authentic. But at the same time, talking like that, also allows some of these people to look at you as prey. So that sounds like a very narcissistic type of person. And yes, when they come into your life, they will love bomb you. Love bombing is they will say all the nice things that you haven't had before, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, I don't think she has. I don't think she has that kind of intelligence to understand what's going on. So.
She doesn't have it because manipulators are also they use a lot of intellect also. But for Cindy, you don't need much. All you need to do is to promise her a good life, promise her a car, promise her a clean bed and a mattress. Because the last time I checked, Cindy was complaining about bed bugs in her mattress. So that is all you need to promise her, and perhaps even talk about some shoes and clothes. Because those are things that Cindy has not experienced. She's not
ujui, at least unajua unifie tu sasa akifanya ujinga you already expect it, hautajam as much.
What a lot of people realize is, these people, they take Sheila, the time to find out how long this man has probably been following Cindy. Maybe from the time that Cindy was
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.